Africa is on the move. That was the message not only from Barack Obama, but also from Jacob Zuma, who told an audience of 150 CEOs, as well as investors and politicians, that recent political turmoil shows investors that South Africa is a robust democracy.
So the debate helps us to debate issues as vigorously as possible. You can't go to South Africa and say, I don't know what I'm going into, because the debate is very open.
Trade Minister Davies was also at the summit to sell South African potential. He said the seeming conflicts between the President and the Finance Ministry won't put investors off.
We need to talk to people about the fact that notwithstanding issues like the one you mentioned, that there is a functioning government in South Africa, that we continue to have policy certainty in a number of areas. We have a growing trade relationship with the United States. It's about 80 billion rand trade each way, or just short of it each way. And we have now 800 companies involved in the South African economy in one way or another.
Caterpillar is one of those companies. It's building on the investments it's already made in South Africa, using this forum to announce more than $1 billion worth of projects across the continent over the next 5 years.
We see very solid growth potential in the continent of Africa. In spite of the commodity downturn, in spite of the currency challenges that many countries have been facing, Africa still has economies that are growing faster than most countries in the world.
As for the investment climate in South Africa itself, he's optimistic.
We're pleased that things have settled down there, and we need a strong, financially sound South Africa. South Africa plays just such a key role across the entire continent, so it's certainly in our interest and in South Africa's interest for financial stability to continue.
And there was more optimism from the director of one of President Obama's key programs, Power Africa, which used the forum to announce more than $1 billion in new commitments. He says South Africa is leading the way.
Everyone on the continent, everyone in the world looks to South Africa as a leader, and the work that South Africa is doing is spectacular in that area.
President Obama began by ensuring that African businesses had tariff-free access to US markets through schemes like AGOA. But now his administration's turned to ensuring that American businesses invest more in Africa, with forums like this one here at the Plaza Hotel. And his administration will be hoping to build on that through the AGOA Cooperation Forum, getting underway in Washington, D.C. later this week. Lorna Shattuck, New York.